just a lot of drama. And then I ended the call. The whole tone that she used in addressing it was just upsetting to me because it was just somehow in a good support system as a nurse, chef kiss. Hello beautiful, welcome back to the channel. My name is Princess Kevin. If it's the first time you're seeing this video, please, you are welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning and for watching. So in today's video, we are talking about, I just want to tell you guys my experience dealing with toxic I don't know whether I should use the word toxic, but it's what it is. Toxic co-workers and people that are not really accepting in a way. Yeah, toxic co-workers, how you can manage and deal with them and relate with them. So are you going to be giving them energy for energy, or are you going to be handling them in another way just to maintain the cordial, at least what seems like a cordial, peaceful work environment? We all want a workspace that is friendly, is lively, is cordial. The hospital environment and relating with patients and all is already moody in a way. Moody in the sense that the patients are obviously sick and you're attending to them. So added to that, and having co-workers that are very unfriendly, not just to other people but then to each other, is really not, it's not really something I will not like to deal with, and nobody likes to deal with something like that. Like someone like me, I can literally resign from a job because I don't want to deal with a particular coworker again, or I don't want to see a particular coworker again. It's better having a toxic patient because you can understand they are going through health issues and all, so you can understand their plight, and also when they get better they get discharged. But then if it's a toxic co-worker, a toxic nurse, like fellow nurse that you're working with, it's kind of a more difficult position because this is someone you get to be working with, and sometimes you may or may not have issues while working with them. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you guys how to deal with such situations and what I did in my own situation. So let's just I was working in a particular hospital, and then I had this, I say senior nurse because she was older than me in both rank and in age. So we have been working a couple of days together, a couple of weeks together, and everything has been okay. I've never had any issue with her one on one or with the nurse one on one. So somehow um we're just relating as per my boss kind of level, friends boss kind of level. It was okay, there was no issues at all. But then I started noticing some slight change in her behavior. I cannot really pinpoint where it started from, but what actually happened that made the whole issue to, I say, escalate was that once I had a family emergency and I had to go home and not be on duty that day, but I was supposed to be on duty that day. So in case of things like this, the hospital has a system where they can manage cases like this. The ideal thing I was supposed to do was that I was supposed to report to my seniors. No, I'm not talking about the person I'm working with, but like people that are nurses that are higher than even myself and her. So I did. I reported to them, and I told them that this is what is happening. This is what is happening. I'm not going to be available for this, that. And I told them like a couple of days before the actual date that I was not going to be available. So my the nurses there agreed and told me, all right, I should go and sort it out, and then I should be back when um the due date for me to be back. All right, so I did that. I also, the lady in question now I'm talking about, the nurse in question I'm talking about, she was not on duty. And then I not even know that I was going to be working on her that same day that I was not going to be on duty, but I was supposed to be on duty. So other nurses around knew that I was not going to be available that day. So somehow she did not get the information, and I did not have a number to tell her, and I did not come that day as planned. So she called me. She was like, I should better the whole tone that she used in addressing it was just upsetting to me because it was just somehow like was screaming on the phone and all and everything. But to cut the whole story short, she told me that I should pay someone because there's something that nurses do that if you can't be available to um, be present in your shift, you can pay another nurse to cover you. You get. So she said I should pay someone to cover me or else that I will see a lot of just a lot of drama. And then I ended the call. So she followed it up was telling people about it, like seniors about it, because um the senior nurse I told about it is the person that is in how do I explain this now? It's the person that is in charge of my own set of nurses. So yeah. So she was not telling other nurses that this is what I did, that this is what I did. This is what I did. We're just causing a lot of issues. But funny enough, how did I even handle this situation? How did the situation was that I completely ignored her. I'm not even joking. It's not even what I want to tell you guys because what I want to tell you guys to do is different from how I handled it. Let me just be honest. I completely ignored it. Like I completely ignored her because I've already done everything that I was supposed to do. Um, I was supposed to do previously before that particular day that I did not come to work. But the only thing that I know that I did not really do it was that I not inform her. But I did not know the thing was that I did not know that it was her in particular that I was supposed to work that I was supposed to work with that day. So when I resumed, she was just saying a lot of things. But then I did not respond because I don't have strength. It's not like but I say did not want to respond to her or something. But I normally, if you know me in real life, I don't have strength. Not want anybody to beat me. I'm sorry, but yeah, I did not have the energy for that back and forth, so I just ignored it completely. Like she was talking a lot of things. I went to do what I was supposed to do that day, and then at the end of the day, I completed my duty and I went home. So that was how I handled it. But this is not something I would like you guys to do because I don't think I handled it in a good way because I just ignored her and it was not really really right if I'm being honest. So yeah, one thing I've noticed and I've learned to handle all these kind of situations is that because it's a work environment and nursing is not who a person is. There are different people that come into the nursing profession with different personalities, and I'm not always saying that I'm over too good, but I'm just saying that there are different people that come into the nursing profession and their character, the way they handle things can be upsetting in a way, and it's not you can't you more or less cannot change them. You more or less cannot do anything to change the whole situation. You can only handle how you react to it. So that's it. In this case now, the first thing that I would say that I did right was that first of all, I did not take it personally. I did not take it personally. I don't know her from anywhere. It was in the workplace I met her, and even if I did know her from somewhere, taking it personally would just hurt me or spoil my mood in a deeper level. So I don't know her. There's no point taking it personally. There's no point taking what she was saying personally, no matter what it is she was saying. There's no point. As far as I knew that I reported the matter to who I was supposed to report the matter to and told them that I will not be able to come to this party. And they gave me a go ahead. That was one thing I did right. Another thing that would be nice to do is to stay professional because not for your hand and not for our own hand too. If someone is coming in your face, like trying to be aggressive towards you, respect yourself. Just respect yourself. We already know how to behave. Respect. We don't have to respond toxicity with toxicity. We don't have to respond bad energy with bad energy. There's something that we already know. Do to others what we want others to do. I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to preach right now. I'm just stating the facts. You're in a situation where someone is being aggressive towards you, coming to your face, shouting and all. You start shouting to I don't get who will be hard. Apart from I get your it might be a people might see it as the person infringing on your rights or something. It does not matter, but in that kind of case, if the person is aggressive and you too you're being aggressive, it just shows that these people are not what is the word to use? Somebody should please tell me the word to use because I don't know, but you understand what I'm saying. It gives this upsetting vibe and energy in the hospital that is not needed at all. It's not needed. Another very important tip is have a good support system. Oh, I cannot exaggerate this. I don't know if I've mentioned this before in any of my videos, but having a good support system as a nurse, chef kiss, because it's I can't even explain it. You can't be uptight at work, maybe trying to protect yourself from toxicity or from bad energy or from people being aggressive to you, and then you come back to the same environment is like that at home. That is, yeah, you have to be very strong mentally to go through those two things because, but you get what I'm saying. Have a good support system. Okay, so the last one I will say is that you should know when to escalate the matter, know where to go to your superiors and so that they can handle the matter for you. If it's coming off as the person is harassing you or is coming off as a bully, know when to escalate the matter and take it to the appropriate superior because hospitals they have different points around this kind of stuff. So what you should do is that you just assess the whole situation and know when this thing is getting out of hand. This is supposed to have stopped by now. Why are you still lingering on this matter? Know when to escalate the whole matter. You get basically guys, that is just the simple tips I have to navigate toxic environment in the workplace because it's something that um I don't know. I pray that you might not experience it as enough, but if you do experience it, what I think they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I don't know. That statement, don't ask me if it's true or not, but yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you can do this. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.